Hello, welcome back. I'm Claire. This is Purple Poppy, and today I'm doing a quick video looking at how to protect vintage pages, still be able to have them in your work without them, being so brittle that they just tear, and B, I'm going to make a little pocket. So I've taken a signature out of this 1893 book. So this is very, very old paper, which is why it's so brittle. And because I've taken it from the spine with cutting the thread, I can actually get a full double spread. Okay, so I'm going to fold this one over there like that, and then I'm going to fold it in on the fold so that we see all those lovely adverts. Okay, and I'm then going to open it out so that I can put the napkin on this side. Now, as you can see, like with most napkins, it's got a top and a bottom, so you can't obviously put all of it on, because if you put all of it on, you're going to end up with some of your work upside down. So I'm going to separate it like this, and then I'm going to take a paintbrush with a little bit of water, and I'm just going to run all the way through the middle with a bit of a wobbly line. We don't want a straight line, a bit of a wobbly line, and then simply separate it. Now, I'm sure you've seen this done before. Oops. But I don't really want to be looking at that bunny, and if we fold that over, we will be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to further cut this napkin up. So I'm going to be a right meanie, and I'm going to cut the bunny out. So we don't want bunny. Okay, and then I've got this nice wide piece here, and again I'm going to take bunny off of that side. Now, I don't think I'm going to need this end piece, but just in case I do, while I'm doing it, I'm going to take that piece as well. So there we go, take that piece as well. So then if I move those over out of the way, get rid of that thin paintbrush, because now I'm going to need a big one for my glue. And the glue that I'm using today, whoops, is the same one that I usually use. It's the decoupage medium from Hobbycraft, and it's the matte version. And I'm going to glue from about 2/3 of the way in. And the reason I'm going to do that is because, whoops, I'm going to fold to put it over, so you're not going to see that tiny bit at the end. And then, having put our glue on, we're going to offer our napkin. Whoops, don't knock the water over, Claire, especially with napkin on the table. So we're going to offer this like that, and I'm going to take some glue, go over the top, and then because you've got glue underneath and on top, it becomes completely translucent, and you can see all of the words below. Okay, you can even see a bit of that advert. although some of it, as I say, will be hidden by the fold. And then this is going to fold over that way, and you see we've got that pocket with these adverts, but we want a little bit to be over this edge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line up at the bottom and then flick it round. So we'll just put a little bit of glue there, and we're going to line that up at the bottom. That's all glued down like that, and then we pick it up. I want that to stand up and obviously not sit on the table, so I'm just going to rest it on that cup for a minute. Now that is going to create a nice strong fold for our pocket, because when we fold it, excuse me, it's got that extra layer of paper and that glue on it. So I'm going to go away and dry this, and then I'll come back when it's dry and we'll make it into an actual pocket. Okay, so here we are then, where this one is dry and this bit is dry. So then if I bend it back to where I had it originally, make sure we got a nice fold there, and then I'm going to glue all of this just using standard glue stick. Glue, oops, that's because that's the piece that's got no tissue paper on. You have a look when I turn it over, you see there's no tissue paper on that one, and that is how easily it rips. But this piece that's got the tissue paper on, or the napkin, is much firmer. So now you can see that my napkin's not gone all the way. So I'm going to take my tear ruler and I'm going to tear across just about there, where it goes up to. Okay, and this is now stuck down, so then I'm just going to take a thin line of glue and glue that across. Oh, maybe not. No, glue's not coming out of that one, so we'll have to use the big main bottle. But we're just going to put a little piece of glue along the top and along the bottom like that. We're going to bring this over. The top is now stuck and the bottom is now stuck, and we've got this lovely pocket made out of this vintage paper that's very strong. You can take the scissors very easily, snip up there, and just leave that to properly go off, because I mean I've dried it with a heat gun, so it's dry enough to handle, but it's not dry. So I'm just going to set that to one side and let it dry overnight. And while you were gone, I did actually do another one. I did a butterfly one, but this one I've done the other way round, so it's going to fold that way, and you can see that I've folded it short there, look. So I'm going to open this out and glue that so that we've got that nice stronger side, I'm going to run some glue down there, just glue stick, and then I'm just going to put that over there like that, and then that is going to become our pocket there. And this is where you need to decide whether maybe this is where I bring back my bunny. No, it's got to be the other one that goes the other way. It's now got sopping wet. It's too big really, isn't he? So you have to wonder if I use another piece of this napkin, just because it's slightly different to that one. So I could run my paintbrush down there again. There we go. And then we can put that one up that side. And we'll just do exactly the same principle as we did before. We'll just use the decoupage medium to stick that napkin down. And then when it's dry, okay, I'll be able to stick my pocket together. I won't put you on pause and dry it again. You can see what I've said to you. So that's now going to sit there, and we've got that different line. I need to open that up because we don't want our pocket sticking. And we will need to obviously tear across. Oh, let's just dry it, shall we? Okay, so it's dry now. Okay, that's going to go over there. We need to tear off the top part as we did with the other one, because our napkins are dimensional. If you've got non-dimensional napkins, then obviously you wouldn't need to do that. And then I'm just going to run some glue, as I did before, across the bottom and across the top. It's real simple stuff. And then put that over, stick it down at the top and the bottom. Take the scissors and trim off the excess again, like so. And then again we've got this pocket. Now it is dry, but obviously it's not completely dry, so we do need to give it a bit more time. But if I bring in a journal, you can see, this is a journal that I'm currently working on. You can see that if we put this pocket, I won't trim that side, on this page, we've got a pocket, and we could have a top pocket as well if we wanted to. And then if it's slightly wider than your page, you could also even bring that round, and that would be a pretty extra on that side, depending on how big your page is. So that's that one, and then that's that one, which is a smaller pocket and goes that way. So there you go. Ways to protect your vintage pages and also make some pockets. As always, I hope you found some joy and inspiration. Stay safe. I'll see you very soon. Ta-ta for now.